Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Oh my god.
You're so kind.
Oh my god. Thanks, guys. That was really weird.
I know. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Wow.
guys. Welcome to episode 10.
Oh, wow. We made
Yay!
it. Woo!
With your special co-host. She's a cool chick. She's all right sometimes. She listens to my jokes and gives me sarcastic comments. Amanda.
Hello. I'm doing the parade wave. I know you can't see, but
Oh my god.
I wasn't really prepared for such a nice introduction.
I said you were okay.
I mean, that's
pretty great.
That's about as best of a compliment as I can get from you.
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's pretty great.
Not to shy away from my co-host, Christina.
Hey guys.
Ever awkward Korean that's handy. And
Handy dandies.
Handy dandy.
Not that kind of handy.
And always good for killing spiders and for moving stuff because she's incredibly strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's Christina.
Hey guys. Thanks for coming, showing up.
Joining us again. This is a really, I think this, well, okay, this is for us a really big deal because it's episode 10. 2.5 months we've been recording and we haven't killed each other.
No, I feel like that's a question every other second when we're doing this.
When we do anything really, but I mean, like, come on, this is a big deal.
It is. I'm excited. I almost feel like, do we podcast too often?
Do you think so? Once a week? That doesn't seem too often to me.
I was thinking like once every 2 weeks because it'll make us a little. But like all the big podcasts, they do it once a week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of like I want to be at that caliber.
Yeah, because
but
if we want to be a big podcast someday, we got to act like we're a big podcast from like day one.
And then I want to do a weekly podcast, but then like, dude, YouTube or not YouTube, like Instagram posts. Like that's
Like
where
in between to keep the
that's
people
where we could start engaging more followers.
so.
Wow, this sounds really fucking corporate right now.
It does.
This is corporate marketing.
Well,
you know?
I mean, you never know. Looking back, we're going to look back on our milestone episodes. When we get really rich and famous, we're not going to have time to listen to every second that we recorded. We're going to go, all right, how bad was the very first episode? And then maybe we'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is really where we got to turn it on, turn on that charm, turn on that intelligence.
That's too much effort. All of it. I don't want to get mature face. I just want to make enough money where
we don't ever have to work again.
Well, that too. That's pretty cool. No, but like we could just eat more.
That's all about food for you.
It is. It
Okay,
really is.
everything in Christina's life is motivated by food. How often her mother comes to visit her, which her mom is super sweet and always brings her food. Brings her so much food that it annoys you sometimes.
Excuse me, guess what my mom got for Amanda last time she came over?
yeah.
A box of seaweed.
I earned that.
So in Korea, Koreans, there's this thing called seaweed, and it comes in these sheets. And Amanda was so nice. She did a favor for my mother, and I told my mom, you know, Amanda loves seaweed, and because she would bring these little packages of them.
Yeah, like little,
week.
like just a little bit bigger than a Post-it note is like how big these sheets were. There was like 10 sheets a little packet, and they're perfect snack size.
Yeah, but like original, like they come in bigger sheets, like 8.5 by 11, like imagine like copy paper. That's like basically the size of it.
So good.
And I told her to bring it because like, oh, you know, Amanda did a favor or whatever. And so I'm expecting her to get the little small packages in the big package, which comes like, I think 12.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
and 4x3, and then instead brought a box, which is like
it was basically enough to supply a small sushi restaurant. It was fantastic.
it was like as a gift. Koreans, we give we have this, you know, the cream pears. You've seen them.
Yeah.
Like they come in nice like boxes, and they're like $50 for a pack. I mean, but the best. But so the seaweed, kind of like that same caliber, it's this box, and I think it had each probably like 5 packages. I think
there's way more than 5.
But within each package there's like 10 sheets.
Oh
of
yeah,
seaweed.
it's like I grab a whole sheet of sushi paper.
It's something about fresh seaweed and a little bit of that sesame oil, like, and a little bit of rice, and it kind of crinkles around it. And you throw it in your mouth.
And then when I went to hug your mom, she was just like standing there, and I was like, "Thank you."
I know
Mama.
when you hug her, I tell my mom, hug her back, because she kind of just her arms are to the
like
sides.
dead
I was like,
weight.
Mom, and then she'll go like, oh, okay. She'll go like, you know,
Yeah, but I hang on so long that your mom starts laughing.
yeah, that's good. She loves that shit. She loves that shit, but doesn't know
yeah.
how to like take it because Koreans don't do that.
But I think we were making a point out of that. Oh, that everything in your life is like about food.
Yeah, food's really important.
Like work more to get more food. Amanda, let me have your leftovers. Like, hey,
What the
let's cook.
fuck?
You do. You're always very good about eating whenever
because
I
you
don't finish.
barely eat anything.
Okay, so don't justify. Don't justify.
Don't justify it.
Just
Don't
saying.
no
Anyway.
justify.
But yes, if you want something from Christina, if you want to motivate her for something, if you need a favor, just offer
Tacos.
her food.
Tacos.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
think
it's
for your
very basic.
birthday next year, let's get you like a taco guy.
Or
Or
this has always been my dream. I want to get the In-N-Out truck.
yes, okay. Anybody who's listening, I have a good friend who works for In-N-Out. Ha ha ha. And that is like the best deal that you will ever get. Also because everything's just so much better. Imagine like a restaurant, an In-N-Out restaurant location that was open for you and you only. Like your burger's gonna taste like even better than it possibly
Can
could.
I just go up when I order the truck? I want to just grab a burger and throw it in the trash because I can't.
That's rude. Oh my god. I will disown you if you do that.
I mean, they're gonna make 500 more burgers.
They're
What's
not,
one?
But okay.
Okay.
And say
Alright.
if you can get 150 people, do it.
What about for my wedding? I can't imagine that many people.
A lot of people actually, they get the truck for weddings.
That's
Yeah.
kind of super gay.
No,
I
it's
really, I
not.
just want to invite people so I can have the truck to myself.
Okay, so 150 people, everybody pitches in $10, and there you go.
Fuck. Even then, you'll have like one burger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Christine, can you help me eat the buns?
Wow.
It's too much bread.
Wow.
You always say that.
Wow. I do not ever say that. Whenever I have In-N-Out, I eat the whole damn thing. I'm on it.
Okay. That's cool.
So yeah, that's it.
So episode 10. Oh, I like how we've kind of. What were we talking about before?
I don't even know.
Okay, so it's episode 10 tomorrow. So yeah. Woo woo.
How long do you think we'll keep doing this if we only ever get like 15 followers?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I almost feel like this podcast will end easily as soon as you're done with it.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
Because I feel like you're gonna get more tired of, or quicker to be tired of it than I am. Because I've been pushing this.
I know, but I also have more patience than you do for some things.
So wait, what do you mean?
I mean, I feel like your interests can change with the seasons.
It's very
sometimes.
fleeting.
It can be.
No, I felt like because I've always wanted to do this. But do you mean like with the amount of time? For example, if we have 100 episodes and we only have like 50 followers, you think that I will stop getting?
No,
Like
not
my
even
interest
that.
will decline?
No, not even that. I wonder like at what like we haven't really talked about that. Like at what point do we say like, hey, okay, like
How about 2 years?
that's a long. I remember when you said that at the beginning too.
How
You're
about
like,
2
hey, how
years?
about we do this for 2 years?
I
And
think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun because
we have fun every time we podcast.
yeah, as long as we're having fun and we at least have the time to do it.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. How's your other podcast going, friend?
Speaking of that podcast, I think we're gonna podcast later today.
Is that episode 3 for
Yeah,
Staff Turnover?
episode 3. No, it's tough because Muhammad owns a dry cleaner.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he bought it from his dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's
So is
an
he
owner of a
working
company.
and also working?
Yeah,
for
he's
him?
a owner and then he works it.
Oh,
yeah.
Please tell me you guys have had like a segment of like crazy dry clean. Like, did he get something covered in blood and he had to be like, we have a no questions policy? Like.
No questions policy.
I mean,
like all the mafia goes to him.
I'm just saying you can keep
Actually,
a
that'd be
secret.
kinda
That's very
cool.
valuable.
What if it's just a front too? Like he's just laundering money.
Like Mohammed's
Mohammed,
lying
I
to
hope you're
you?
listening to this, dude. Like,
We have
jot
some
notes down.
questions. We have questions for you.
I think it'd be great when I go. I really want to go visit next year.
Where is he at exactly? What
He's
part
in
of Canada?
Calgary.
In Calgary.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've
So you want to go to Korea, you want to go to Calgary, and you want to go to Europe with the girls next year.
By the way, I have 8 trips planned next year.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't say that one because it's Cabo, Bahamas, Korea, Euro, Toronto, Pride, Calgary, North Carolina, Tennessee.
Jesus. Hey, this is cool. I'm gonna have the place to myself for quite a bit next year.
That's fucking rude.
That'd be nice.
That's fucking
I'm
rude.
just saying, like, friends like us don't see each other as often as like we see each other a lot compared to how other friends see each other.
Yeah, it almost like the value of this friendship just kind of declines with every day.
Yeah, it's a little
we
harder
live
to
together.
see it every day. Yeah. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, I thought this would be a good episode.
This is a great episode.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great episode.
Actually, now that we're kind of into it now, what have you learned since, like, we've done 10 episodes now?
Do you mean about life? Do you mean about you?
Just
do
like,
you mean about us as
just
friends?
take it as it is. Like, answer it however you like.
Yeah, I'm trying to like say like
All of that then.
you really gotta hustle.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I've always understood that, and I've always feel that I've tried to do that. Like a really huge, just personal thing for me is if you're not happy where you're at, that's not an excuse to not give that position your best. I mean, if it's not everything you want, okay, understandable, but like that's not an excuse to say like don't try to learn more, don't try to take advantage of what that job has to offer you or that friendship or whatever it is that you're talking about. But I think that's really in line with our keepin kind of name. I always liked the idea of that. Isn't it that like a James Brown song or something too? Like I thought I looked a little more into
I don't
that.
know.
That's not where we got our name from, but
It's funny that when I Googled it a couple of times, like, keep on keeping on is what I see a lot. But never keeping.
I thought I looked at keepin and there was something there. I gotta look.
But like
it.
other related searches come up like keep on keeping on.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just say like that hustle is very important to have. It's exhausting sometimes. I think you're doing a real good job of like embodying that idea right now between your job, between your 2 classes, between like the extra stuff that you do. And I think I try to do that by having the job that I have, also taking classes, and then still trying to spend time with friends and family and everything. So hustle, nothing new, but very important. And I think I'm in a spot in my life where I feel like I'm doing that the most, and that makes me happy.
Cool.
So yeah. What about you?
I've learned that I'm very tired.
Yeah.
You know? I think, excuse me?
It was just funny that you were asking this question, but you hadn't thought.
Well, I thought your explanation or your answer was going to be longer.
I thought that was pretty thorough.
I wish it was shorter.
She's throwing so much shade right now.
Anyway. What have I learned since yeah, this is a lot of work.
Oh yeah, and
I'm fucking tired.
That freaking the internet is against us.
Yeah, like day 1. No, not even day 1, like day 0. Like we just wanted to set up our account and it was like, nope. I've learned a podcast is tiring. Living is very tiring in general. Living is pretty tiring. Yeah, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Just a very tired person, that's all.
You're doing a lot, you know.
Yeah, I am.
You've got some obstacles you're overcoming, and once those are overcome, those will be a lot easier. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good times, man.
That's our line.
Just keeping.
Yep. So it's a big milestone, and we were lucky enough to get here. So we want to thank the people that have been here with us since day 1.
I feel like we're not really keeping without our keeping fan.
We really are. And I think that first shout out definitely needs to go to Melly and Luz.
Melly, Luz, thank you so much.
We love you guys.
Oh my God.
I mean, they're texting us going, can't wait for the episode to come out.
Yeah.
They're giving us feedback.
Their intro music, like, sets up their day. I love hearing that stuff because really, secretly, it's just complimenting us. But
and then they listen to it at work, which I'm all about, like, blowing off work. So even better, I have role models in Melly and Luz.
Yeah.
So
yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you. Also shout out to
Jenny, oh my God,
baby boo.
Thank you, girl. Oh my God,
because you listen to and she'll text me and she'll be like, hey, this part was funny, or oh my God, Christina said this. Mostly she's on my side, of course, because she's my bestie.
No, she's always on your side.
Yeah, I know, because she's a good bestie like that.
That's okay. That's cool.
I'm saying calm down.
I love how you had to mention that.
Why are you being so aggressive right now?
I'm not being aggressive.
That was her phone going off. Wait, who's calling?
It's Muhammad. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up.
Hold on.
Oh, bro.
Hey, Christina.
Bro, guess what I'm doing right now?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm actually in the middle of recording Keepin with Amanda.
Oh my goodness.
You know what's funny? You're on it now, dude. You're famous.
Really?
What do you want to say to the people?
Oh my God, I don't know. with your millions and millions of viewers, I'm getting kind of stage fright.
Say hi to Amanda.
Hello.
Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you, Mohammed. We have some wonderful questions for you, or more for
Oh my
you
God,
and
dude,
Christina
let's-
to discuss.
Dude, do you have a dude? What's funny is like Amanda asked about the other podcast, and I was like, oh, like he's or like how little we record.
That's not true. I was just asking about
No.
it.
I mentioned that part. Amanda didn't say that, but I'm just saying, like, he's super busy. He owns a company. He's like this huge entrepreneur. He's making all this money.
Oh my God.
And then I was like, and she's like, whoa, like, does wait, you want
Because you told me it was dry cleaning, and then I was like, wow, like, does he have some crazy stories? Like, does he just have customers coming up to him with like bloodstained shirts, and he's got a like no questions policy? Like, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened? Like,
I mean,
And-
yeah, of course I do.
And I was thinking, oh crap, what if all like the Calgarian mafia comes to Mohammed's shop, and I started thinking about it. I was like, well, dude, what if it's just a front and he's just laundering money in the back somewhere?
so maybe don't answer that question, Mohammed. Save it for your guys' podcast, so that people listening here will need to go to the podcast as well. We don't want to
Yes.
give away all the
Okay,
goods.
that's a good idea. We'll answer that and more.
Yeah.
Staff turnover.
Tune
Yes.
in to episode 3.
Amanda,
Episode 3.
I love Amanda. I love the podcast, and I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Have you guys done the is Amanda wearing makeup segment yet, or is that coming later?
We
oh
haven't
no,
done it.
dude, we haven't done it yet. By the way, we're actually recording right now, so hopefully that was communicated. Okay. So Amanda, are you wearing makeup?
Am I?
I'm gonna say no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is that your final
Yeah, that's my
answer?
final answer.
Do you regret anything?
Oh my
No.
goodness. All right.
No makeup. Good job.
Yes,
Wait, where's my stadium? Like, crap. Like,
dude. Literally, you know what's funny? I know we're gonna be podcasting for the rest. Like this is gonna be a reoccurring question, and I feel so unconfident every time.
but you're getting
I ask
better.
her.
You almost answer it right every time.
I think I was wrong like 4 times now. Is this what?
No, you did
6 said?
You know what I just realized? We have no idea why Muhammad was calling. Muhammad, what's up?
Oh
dude?
yeah, dude. Why are you calling?
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
buddy. It's good to hear your
Actually, I
voice.
was calling about staff turnover stuff,
Yes.
but that's unimportant. Let's put that to the side.
No. Stop it.
No, because we're supposed to record later today, and I just wanted to
Yeah.
check up on you.
Dude, we're totally on it. Are we? What time are we doing it?
Can we still do it the 6?
So, which is
I guess
your
it's my
6?
time, which is 5 your time. Yes.
Dude, my dinner's at 5.
I know. That's why I was calling to see what we could do.
Oh, dude, you want to do it an hour earlier?
Well, we'll talk later.
Oh,
Perfect.
all right.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. All right, dude. I got another 40 minutes, and then I'm like looking at the garage band. Okay, so another 40 minutes, and I'll call you.
No worries.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Have fun.
Look it. So this is dude. I've talked about you to Amanda and vice versa quite often. Really, when I'm talking about Amanda, it's really talking behind her back. So,
Yeah.
but this is the famous Muhammad that I worked with.
So
and-
nice to finally meet you, Muhammad.
Yes, it is live like this, so everyone can experience our first meeting.
Exactly. It's a special moment, and now it's documented in history forever.
It's like my Canadian side's meeting my American side. Weird.
said the
Amanda,
Korean.
Amanda, we gotta have you over on staff turnover in one of the rare times when we record.
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah, actually, that'd be
Awesome.
great. How about next one?
Okay.
All right, okay.
Awesome. Perfect.
Cool. All right,
I'll let
bro.
you guys go. Have fun.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, man.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, that was a nice little break from the norm.
See how nice he is?
He's very polite,
It's
Muhammad.
because he's Canadian. You loser.
Oh my god, that video you sent me of like how Canadians rob places.
Oh
like,
my God.
Sorry.
It's like dun 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 dun, like slow mo, and then sorry.
as they're like taking things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. So day ones, thank you so much, guys.
Oh, yeah, back to
obviously
that.
without you guys' support and your love.
You know, you guys
And
are the
your
reason
support.
we do it.
And I've said that.
I
But yeah.
did, however, send the link to my brother, and so he can give it a listen. Alex, there will be a quiz. And then
Seriously.
saw my mom last night, and I was like, hey, Mom, have you listened? And I think she didn't understand what I was asking, so she said no. But I said, hey, I've sent you the link twice. Like, come on. She says, no. I listened to the first episode.
Really?
But we were in the middle of watching a volleyball game, so we didn't quite get to talk about it more than that, so I'll follow up with her. Alex just made friends with a bunch of people, like through his work or possibly through another friend, and they're all gay. I said, hey, this is like the market that we're trying to hit.
Wait, that's such a weird... How did Alex meet a group of gay people?
I think through an old co-worker of his. He used to work for Phoenix, and there's this girl named Scarlett. She's a doll. And through her, I think that's how they know this group of friends. I think,
cool.
think that's how it was. But yeah, so hopefully he can share that with them, and they can, figure out what we're all about.
All right.
But
I
yeah.
don't feel like our podcast is particularly super gay.
No, not at all. But I know that when you do the hashtags, like, that's some of the stuff that comes
Yeah,
up,
I do
so.
like a broad spectrum of them. Yeah, because every once in a while I'll look at my our Instagram account, and a lot of podcasts that do subscribe to us are like gay people that, I mean, like, it's co-hosted, but they're both gay.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're a good balance of
What
the
do
two.
you feel like are the biggest advancements we've made with the podcast itself in 10 episodes?
I feel like quality. Actually, the sound quality has been annoying. Like, it's just been annoying me, and I think this episode will probably be the best audio.
So it only took us 10 episodes, but we got it.
Yeah,
that's good.
I've been trying to be more consistent with the posting. I want to do at least one a day, which is, it's kind of tough, but yeah, I think biggest improvement is, I think the first 2 seconds of the podcast, I was like kind of nervous, but not really.
Okay.
But I feel like we're like really comfortable.
I feel like we're really comfortable. I think the sound has come a long way. I think the sound and just that has been the biggest improvement.
Yeah.
That
was the most important thing for me.
So maybe we've lowered our expectations, which really helps, like.
That's true. That's true. That does help. That does really help.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So this is a question kind of, I feel like we don't really ask, because I feel like we didn't get a huge like response to it. But Melly, one of her day ones, asked us questions. So the first question to Amanda is, what's your morning routine like?
My morning routine. I try to sleep in as long as possible.
Fuck.
Snoozing a few times, of course, just like any other person. Because you know what's really an amazing feeling? Is waking up, going, shit, I have to wake up for work. And then you look at the clock. And while you're half asleep, you try to do like a little bit of math. And you go, okay, I think I can get 5 more minutes. Like, let me just hit an alarm for 5 more minutes. And then you go back to sleep, and it feels so good to go back to sleep.
And then you go to sleep. And then you wake up, it's 8:30, and you're an hour and a half late to
Actually,
work already.
I freaked out yesterday morning thinking that, because I thought I had to go to work yesterday, which was Saturday. And I was really happy when I realized, oh, it's Saturday. I don't have to go to work. But I snooze for as long as I can. And then the minute I get up, I'll you're already gone in the morning. And our other roommate she starts work at like 9. So she's still sleeping. So like, I'll just throw on a shirt, and I'll like run to the bathroom. I'll go use the restroom. I'll go like wash my face. I come back. I put on my clothes. Yeah. I grab my shoes and my socks, and I put them out in the living room. What are you doing?
Very interesting. Keep on going.
Well, it's really weird when you're like,
I'm on the Instagram right now. I'm doing a story.
a story?
Can you keep it going?
I'm very distracted by you
It's
right
fine.
now.
Just go.
Oh my god. Oh, and now we're gonna hear it.
I'm listening.
Now there's 4 of us. Great.
Keep it going.
So I'll take my shoes and my backpack out. I'll put them in the living room. I'll go back. I'll like wash my face, do my beauty routine, which is mostly like prep work for the drive.
I feel like the ladies that listen, please, can you elaborate on your beauty routine?
Basically, it's just washing my face, brushing my teeth, putting on sunscreen, and putting on my spot corrector. And then that way I can do everything else in the car as I'm driving or as I'm parked for work. But I come back out, put my shoes on, grab my bag, and then leave the door. That's about it. That's my morning routine before I hop out the door. That normally takes me about 15 to 20 minutes. Probably closer to 15 because I'm almost running late every morning. On the drive to work, I put on all my moisturizer. I put on my primer.
So you're still applying makeup?
Yeah.
While you're driving?
Well, like not too much. Normally at like red lights or like if the freeway is like stop and go, like that kind of thing.
That's too much.
What do you mean that's too much?
That's just too much. Like, how about you just do your makeup here at the house?
Because then I have to wake up earlier, which cuts into my sleep, and sleep is number
You
one
mean
priority.
5 more minutes?
Hey, no. It's much more than 5 minutes. It takes me like 20 to 25 to drive to work. That's 20 to 25 minutes of time I have to do makeup.
Okay.
That's how I look so good.
I don't know about that.
That's just fucking rude. Anyway, so that's time that I take to do my makeup.
Okay.
Makeup
that's
is
great.
like a last
Please
priority
continue.
for me. I try to fit that into my routine, but I would rather be on time and I would rather get more sleep than look like I have like my lashes on and that kind of stuff. Like I fit that around the other things I need to do. So if I don't wear makeup to work one day, like that's not a priority for me. I know that like it would be nice if I had the willpower to wake up an hour early.
Oh, let's be honest.
curl
You
my
always
hair,
you
do
always
that
have
stuff.
makeup on.
I almost do, but
Like,
not
to work,
But how much time depends on how much makeup. If I don't have a lot of time, I just put powder on and my eyebrows and eyeliner. If I have time,
Me too.
I do like my liquid foundation. I do my setting powders. I'll do eyeliner. I'll do mascara. Like it's a big difference between which routine I have time for.
This is the longest explanation.
It took like 2 seconds.
No, that took like probably 4
Mohammed,
minutes.
you see how she treats me? Good gracious.
You know, the one thing he did comment was like how our banter is pretty good.
Oh, good.
We just go
That's so
back and
sweet of
forth.
him to say.
Yeah, he's a very nice person.
Because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very, very nice.
Anyway,
Very
so yeah,
nice.
that's my morning routine. I pretty much do that
Maybe
about
too
every
nice.
morning. Mm-hmm. No such thing as too nice. I think for you, there's such a thing as too nice and too considerate.
It is because it's like, what are you trying to?
And
What's your
this is-
actual motive?
This is the core of you trying to figure out what somebody is trying
It's
to
a
steal
joke.
from
It's a
you.
fucking joke.
I
It's
don't
a
know,
joke.
man. I'm starting to understand a little
It's a
more.
joke. It's a joke.
You don't have a lot of faith in people.
What
Like,
is
it's this?
this?
Like you're always worrying like, what's the underlying motive?
Because we're all human beings.
and people can't be nice.
Okay, fine.
You need to-
Mohammed's
you need to,
super
like-
nice. Mohammed, you're such a nice guy.
I'm so sorry you have to put up with her, Mohammed. Anyway,
Okay, so morning routine for me. It's not going to be this long-winded 5-minute
wait, we talked about
explanation.
that already, didn't we? Yeah, on the last episode.
Well,
I
we
think.
have. We're just going to answer
Oh,
it
okay.
very, very briefly because
Okay.
it just requires a very brief answer. Okay, so I wake up. Okay, I go to the bathroom. Okay, I splash some water in my face. Okay, try to get all the gunky stuff out of my eyes. I brush my teeth. I put my contacts in. I go back into my. Oh, I pee and then sometimes poo, and then I go back into my room. I get dressed. I grab my backpack, and I'm out.
Yep.
And that's it. Oh, wait, I put my hair up. There you go. That is it, ladies and
Super
gentlemen.
exciting.
30 seconds.
There's
That's
a big difference, like how you get ready and how I get ready, huh?
because it literally takes me 10 minutes
Yeah.
to be up and then out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And none of this, like, while I'm going to work that I'm, like, nitpicking
I'm
my
just
face.
multitasking. What's wrong with that?
It's a lot. It's too much.
It is not.
It is. It's a lot.
sufficient. It fits my life.
All right.
Second question.
Wait. Actually, this is kind of a two-parter. How do you go about your week to make it flow smoothly?
Ooh, if I'm like really on point, it's cooking on Sunday night for the
Yes, which we need to do.
week. Yeah, we need to get a better handle on that.
No, I'm great at it.
Okay, whatever.
'Kay.
But probably just cooking Sunday night. And what really helps me is if I've done my laundry on Saturday or Sunday. I've been really busy the past couple weekends, so it's a little harder to make sure that that's part of my weekend. But that really sets up my week really well.
There's I feel like I've never seen anybody love doing errands. No more than like Amanda loves doing
I
errands.
do I like crossing things off my list. I like feeling accomplished. I like setting things up because like I see the difference it makes in my life when I do those things.
You love to do homey things.
I do like to do homey things.
Like watching The Office,
That's a very homey thing.
doing laundry. Like if it was next to like eating, like you would like priority, like eating, surviving,
I like
and
crafting. I like
then home stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the things. So-
Okay, cool. How do I go about my week? Meal prep on Sunday. What? Why are you laughing?
Because your week is so chaotic.
Dude, I have no time to fucking do anything.
By choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You signed up for 2 classes and you're learning so much from those classes.
Oh,
but
fuck yeah. I'm building so much. It's
She
like,
built a cabinet. Oh, okay, that's what needs to go on our Instagram. Is that
oh,
cabinet
true.
where the door doesn't close?
No, well, okay, first of all, the door does close, but when it's put in the bathroom,
Yeah, where the cabinet is in the door, the bathroom door can't
our
close.
bathroom door, it can't fully close because the cabinet's too big, but that's the dimensions that we built the cabinet to.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I did something wrong.
No. It's
Amanda.
a shame that like the hard work that you did made it, but it's pretty comical at the same time.
Oh, just go in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use it.
But we'll post a picture of that so you guys can see what we're
Actually,
talking about.
yeah, we should do that.
I think it'd be a good one.
Okay, cool. All right, so next question is, what is your favorite food?
Oh, by far bread. It is so...
That's so weird.
No. Hear me out. I have a good argument for this. It is so versatile. You're talking about pizza crust. You're talking about French toast. You're talking about baked breads. You're talking about breadcrumbs for frying things.
That's
I mean,
so
bread
boring.
is just so amazing.
My mom has said that too. Her favorite thing is
I
she
stand
can
by it.
eat bread.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's weird.
Nope, not weird at all. Perfectly normal. Tons of people love bread, and it's so versatile. So, yeah, I think I've made a strong argument for it.
Okay, what is your favorite food? Okay, how about a dish? Yeah.
Probably the stuffing that my mom makes because it keeps for a couple of days.
That's such a
You
very
said
specific.
Why is everything?
themed-
You said specific.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Jeez, do you see how much she judges and like critiques
Fine,
me?
fine, go
Just
ahead.
if I had to eat a dish on a regular basis, probably be stuffing. It's got lots of veggies in it. It's got
Really?
turkey. It's got turkey neck. It's like sometimes
Turkey
it's
neck?
bacon. Oh yeah,
Gosh,
the turkey neck.
You Cubans are brutal, man.
I'm just saying
turkey
that's where the really soft,
The crunchy part?
No, super flavorful meat comes from. It's very tender.
Damn, you're like a vulture. Like you'll eat anything.
Says you.
Says what me?
You eat anything and everything.
Yeah.
So you're the vulture, not me. Oh my god.
My favorite food, Korean food.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very broad. Get specific. A dish.
I don't know.
Is it those noodles that come in a little plastic container that your mom buys? Is it her fish soup? Is it
I'd say like
little
tofu
egg cubes?
soup, anything with noodles,
Okay.
anything Korean.
Okay.
Dish in particular, anything noodles probably. Yeah.
Okay. Well, since we are kind of talking about food and Thanksgiving, we made an adventure to the dollar store today that was pretty freaking disappointing. I do have
It was
to say.
bad. We were like, you know what? We're gonna get ahead and we're gonna start buying decorations for Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
And then we go and it's like all these rows and all the aisles were all like laid out with Christmas stuff, and then we're like,
Bows,
how
bags,
about
wrapping paper.
Yeah, there's shit everywhere, right? But where's the Thanksgiving stuff? And then we look, and it's in like the front right side, and it's like this one little corner section.
It wasn't even a corner. It was like one tiny little stand that was like 3 feet by 2 feet by 3 feet by 2 feet. It was like ridiculous. And mind you, it is freaking what? It's November 4th. And Thanksgiving is way sooner than Christmas, but they just had everything Christmas.
Yeah.
We wanted to save money, so we went to the dollar store because we're hosting Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
And it was just so disappointing. So disappointing.
God, okay, Dollar Tree, you gotta fucking up your guys' game.
Yeah.
It's fucking pitiful.
We would have given them so much more money, but they had
Pitiful.
like plastic tablecloths, some candles, and
That's
some
about
fake
it.
pumpkins. And not even like a good variety of any of those things that I listed. So we're going to have to like shop on Amazon or keep an eye out for other Dollar Tree stores or maybe even the 99-cent store. I bet you they'll have some stuff. Not quite Dollar
Probably.
Tree, but
Honestly, if we went to Target, we'd probably be able to get everything.
yeah, that's true. But then we won't have to, like, it'll be so much more expensive.
It's kind of fun, like knowing, hey, I could buy anything in the store for $1. Mm-hmm. Like ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
My mom does that all the time.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's kind of scary.
Well, your mom's had to be thrifty. She's raised a family.
Yeah, that's true. I did eat a lot as a kid.
You probably ate a ton.
Yeah.
You probably could have eaten them at a house at home, man, or house at home.
I remember eating like, you know those like those man dinners?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I used to eat those by myself. Like the entire thing.
Woo.
It's like a pound of food.
Where'd your appetite come from? Like, does your mom have that kind of appetite?
No, my dad doesn't really particularly eat a lot either.
So I wonder where you got it from.
I don't know. I just like food was always good. That's almost. I feel like if kids, because you know how there's a stereotype that children don't love vegetables. I think it's just white people like prepared vegetables. It's just usually baked with salt and pepper. I think it's kind of boring.
No, it's so good. You really taste the vegetable. Broccoli, that's
Did
just
you eat
baked.
that stuff when you were a kid?
Yeah, I ate a ton of stuff like that. My mom was always really big into broccoli. Like, they did carrots a lot. Like, they did green beans, but I didn't like green beans until I got older. So, like, now, like, you see that I buy green beans and, like, I'll cook them and they'll be a side.
Yeah.
I always try to make Christina eat some.
I feel like anything that's like Asians know how to do vegetables. Like everything just tastes good.
In a healthy way?
Yes, in a healthy way.
I'm just saying salt and pepper, just a little bit of salt and pepper seasoning. You're getting just the raw vegetables. That's pretty healthy.
It's boring. It doesn't taste good compared to like Asian prepared vegetables.
Okay.
You've seen Korean food. It's nothing but vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, so leading to our next segment. Oh, crap. We already did the makeup one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, I was suggesting to Amanda, like, it'd be fun to have questions where we can both kind of, answer, obviously. But
kind of like leading into it where it's like, in a sense of like, it's a loaded question because we know that we're going to have such different perspectives.
I mean,
on
that's
this.
the most important thing. And then, like, the whole gay straight thing, that's like, it throws another spin onto it. Okay, so the first one that I thought of, how about, like, do's and don'ts of a first date?
Ooh, definitely a don't is movies. Even though, like,
Yes.
they may be a big movie
100%.
person, I feel like you don't get to talk a lot during the movie.
You need to talk. I think, yeah, that's an important date. You're basically, if you go to the movie theater, it's basically you both are just watching TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really talking. That's the most important thing.
Agreed. I think a really big advice is actually to do something for both of you guys that like neither one of you has done before.
Okay, let's take it back.
What?
One sip. So are you jumping into like, you don't do coffee first?
No, whatever it is. I'm saying whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Have it be like whether that's a new restaurant so that you both are on the same page. Because it's like, yes, it's nice to be able to rely on somebody. Say, yeah, I've been here before. It's good food, but it's nice if I think the first situation is like you guys are both exploring something together to see how you do. Like, hey, we've both never eaten before. Or, hey, we've both never taken a sushi making class. Or just something where you're both on even footing versus like, hey, this is always where I take my first dates to because blah blah blah.
Wait, you've had a date that has said that to you?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if
Guys,
everyone's
you guys
got,
are to up your game.
I'm saying
It's
I wouldn't be
pathetic.
surprised if there was a guy who was always like, this is always where I take my first dates because at least they know they won't be disappointed by the food.
Like it's comfortable.
They can make recommendations. They can seem like they
can
know what
feel
they're
like. I would say not in like a power situation, but like they're comfortable of that
something like that. Yeah. But I think
Yeah.
it's nice if you're both exploring something for the first time.
I feel like that's more of like a date 3 thing.
No,
like
hardly.
date
Throw
1.
somebody right out in their uncomfortable zone.
No,
Like,
date 1 is like, bitch, I don't want to spend too much money on you, so okay, I'm not calling her a bitch, but along those same lines. No.
Oh my god.
No, coffee.
Just
Coffee number 1. Yes.
Just to see if there's like.
Yeah, like I'm like, well, if it'd be different. It was like a blind date. Like I don't think I've ever been on a blind date. Actually,
I've been on a blind date.
you've been on. How was that?
Blinding.
Was it like earth shattering?
It's actually it was a really good date in and of itself. Unfortunately, I had no physical attraction to this guy, but we got like really good food. The conversation didn't stop.
When you say we got really good food, meaning like he paid.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
oh yeah.
fuck
I'm
yes.
sorry, that's an absolute
Fuck yes.
No.
You know what's awesome is that not really awesome because I'm sort of like the guy in the relationship. It's like I've had to pay. I think my most expensive dinner was probably.
Was it in Hawaii?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was $200.
I love you, but I could have told you that wasn't worth it. And I think I tried to tell you that she wasn't worth it for a long time. Like.
No, it was a fun date.
No, I believe that.
But I
believe
paid
that.
for it.
But if I could have like predicted and put money, and I think I said this out loud, was like, "Ooh, dude, this is not a good idea."
Really? Well,
But-
why? Why
Well,
is that?
Only because I think that there was you are a person who, in all honesty, no, I think that the person who we're talking about will know. that
Okay, good.
it's fair.
I'm just making sure.
Because
I don't give a shit. I know you.
Yes, no, and
you
I'm going to
do.
be kind. I'm going to be kind. I think just when I was looking at this person that you dated and what you
This is
aspire
awesome,
for
by
in
the
your
way.
life, that alone, like was a big...
I mean,
no.
Let's be honest. This isn't my like forever.
No. I know, but you were treating it like
It's
you
far
were.
from it.
You
I
at
like
the time,
to treat people
No.
especially
But at
people
the
I'm
time, you were like,
dating.
"I'm gonna marry this girl." Like you said it multiple
Did I
times.
say that? That was a
multiple
joke.
times.
That was a joke.
But listen. Just from a like,
That was a fucking
hold on,
joke.
hold on.
Because I knew, because it was far from that.
But you were saying it all the time. It was,
I was
like,
fucking
okay, is she
joking.
joking? Because she keeps saying it. Like, I was starting to get
I was
worried.
joking.
But in any event, like, just for what she had accomplished in her life, how she tackled goals, where she was living, all
Dude,
those things were so...
I know.
Hold on.
We were so far from each...
I'm trying to say.
All right,
we
go
were
ahead.
so far from the things that you had accomplished and what was important to you. And if I had asked you outright, like, do you want to date somebody who's graduated? Do you want somebody who has a career? Do you want somebody who's independent? Those are all things that you would have
Yes.
said yes to.
Duh.
And she was the exact complete opposite.
And
of
then,
that.
you know what I said? I was like, hey, I'm just trying to have fun.
I don't remember that.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I
Remember
remember
that at
saying
all.
that.
I remember you going like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna marry this girl." Holy crap!
It was a
Like,
joke. First of all, I'm not going to marry someone who's like, can't hold down a full-time job.
I'm just saying you were about this girl.
I was having fun.
It didn't come across that way. It came across like you were really invested in this.
Hell no. Where have you been? Because you were here in California.
But I've met this chick. I went on I was the third wheel on a date with you guys.
You know why? Because it was during that week where you were visiting, and then she felt bad that you weren't hanging out. So I was like, okay, well, do you want?
Yeah, no, she was considerate like that. I appreciate that. I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm sorry. I did
okay.
not get that you were joking
Can I,
as much as you
can I
think you
say
were joking
my
about this.
side
Yeah.
now? You know, because I was the actual person that was dating her.
I'm answering a question.
Like,
just saying.
she was completely far from what my ideal, and I knew I was just having fun, but I think what happened was like I kind of had like grew like more feelings,
Yeah.
and I like that's when I like that kind of got lame. But like in the very beginning, well, I knew what I was getting myself into.
I know, but then towards the end, I feel like you caught feelings, and then I was
Yeah.
like seeing it. I was like, dude, this isn't gonna like.
But
she's not.
I'm not
for
gonna
you.
say I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna marry.
That's what you said, though.
It was
I
a
know you were
joke.
joking, and now, but
It was
at the
a
time,
joke.
well, because then at the end, you were like, okay, I guess I should have thought that she was like,
Okay, no. Let's
Yeah, at the
let's
end
get
you
this.
did.
Let's get this right. Like it was a joke.
no. After like things didn't go the way that they.
The entire time. Okay, first of all, I'm not denying that I didn't have like I grew fat, but the entire time, anytime that I was saying that
Okay.
that I was going to marry, there was a joke.
Fair enough. But after things did not go well, you were saying these things out loud, like realizations, like, oh yeah, like she didn't hold down a full-time job. She like wasn't living on her own. Like
I was
all
having
these.
these realizations at the very beginning.
It didn't seem that way to me. Like I felt like we talked about it a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Apparently,
And it's funny because she
Christina-
would ask like, "Oh, did you tell Amanda this?" And I was like, "Yes, no, I told her everything."
I'm just saying.
Saying what?
Caught feelings.
I did. There's nothing wrong with that. You catch feelings too. What the
I
fuck?
hardly ever catch feelings. I don't have the men to come up to me to catch feelings. They're all
So
intimidated by
funny.
me. That's Martel's theory. He's like, they don't think they have anything to offer you, baby girl. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Most men don't because I'm pretty independent. But that's okay.
I feel like guys, it's like such a tough.
Men need to be more manly these days. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I miss that. Fucking miss that.
I think honestly, I do feel like the good ones do get caught up. Like they get like I don't know what they call it.
Oh,
They get married
taken quick kind of
Yeah,
thing.
they get taken pretty quickly. But I think now our strategy, you and I, we're 30. Okay, this is my strategy. Okay, so 30 years old. I'm like, I mean, we're not getting any younger. So, so what I'm thinking is, okay, all the youngins are people. Okay, I tend to date younger.
Should we start lying about our age?
No, I think that's like
Like,
great.
we're 25.
No,
Still got plenty of time.
Okay, first of all, you can lie about it, and I'll just say, hey, Amanda, Amanda's really 30
That's
years old.
rude. You're supposed to back me up.
So my strategy is this, okay? So my strategy is I'm going to get married when I'm like starting 40 years old. That's fine. Or having kids, probably a little earlier. But to meet someone, I think it's going to be 40 years old because it's going to be someone who's already gone through like a practice marriage.
Oh.
And kind of learn like, okay, this isn't what I want in a partner. This is what I do want, in a partner. And then they'll probably have a little bit of like baggage and probably a kid or two, which that's fine. But I'm probably going to marry someone who's like, my marriage with them is probably going to be their second marriage and then my first marriage. That's my strategy. is I'm gonna have someone who's kind of gone through it already.
So is that fair if you don't have like your own past marriage to like having lived
What I'm
through?
saying is like I'm not in a rush to get married, so I'm not gonna make stupid ass decisions like people like in our age group tend to do. Like I'm not gonna rush into like people are. I don't know. So I feel like a lot of like women in general, they don't want to be alone. So
Yeah,
they
fair enough.
rush into like, oh my god, the first guy or the first girl they see.
That's a really big generalization.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
What's the divorce rate in America?
50%.
It's huge.
Well, why are you putting that on women? Shouldn't that be like on
Okay,
men
it's both.
too?
It's
There you go.
both.
I have an idea for a dating app.
Oh god, here we go.
No, hear me out.
Okay.
Referral only. So here's the thing: you can't burn,
Dude,
Hold on.
so many men could be like, oh, I refer this guy.
but it has to be the person you dated referring you. So it's like a
That
little,
is awful.
I know. Here's the thing:
Mine would have like
Wait.
1 out of 5 stars.
well, then you need to be responsible for that. But what I'm saying is, you start a dating app and you say, okay.
By the way, I'm
you need-
great to date. Okay?
Let's say if it's not the person that you dated, it has to be at least 4 or 5 friends referring you, saying, okay,
this is too much.
Hold on. We're talking about just if and or but whatever future possibility. I'm just saying, because you don't want to be that person. Like if you were dating somebody and you cheated on her, yeah, she's not going to refer you. You wouldn't cheat on them. I'm just
Have you
saying.
cheated?
Huh?
Have you cheated before?
No, just saying.
Oh my god, this is boring.
Wow, thanks for being
I'm joking.
supportive.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you cheated on somebody, you wouldn't expect to get that referral from
Okay,
that
ready
person.
for this? This is technically what you're describing right now is basically Yelp.
I know.
But for dating.
I know. I was gonna get there if you let me get there.
No one wins in dating, by the way. So
I know.
everyone's going to have shitty
No,
reviews.
you gotta hope that there are people out there that
Nope.
realize, hey, hold
Nope.
on. Jesus.
Okay, go ahead.
Can't even finish a fucking thought.
You know, you cut me off too.
I'm
but I don't go, excuse me, hello, I'm done.
Oh my God. I'm saying, yes, it is like Yelp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying leave reviews because you don't need to go through like past people's actual documented relationships when you're considering dating. That's just ridiculous.
That's so much baggage.
It's basically just the referral. It's saying, hey, let's say you asked me to refer you, but I knew you cheated on an ex-girlfriend. I would be like, why did she cheat? Like, what happened there? Does Christina deserve...
The new girl was making more money.
Does
that's why.
Christina deserve another chance at love?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would say that. And you know what? I would say, okay, I would still vouch for Christina to be a good, caring girlfriend, considerate, blah, 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 support. And I would recommend you. And I'm just saying, if you could build a system on like
I
this...
feel like people would just lie.
It
Just like
could
with
be,
dating,
but
it's
think about
lies.
it. You have to find people to lie for you. That's the hard part.
That's a lot of effort.
I'm just saying. You know what? With all this Tinder shit out there, people aren't held accountable for shit because they go in, they find a fuck buddy,
Sounds like
and then they
someone's
leave.
used Tinder and hasn't.
I have never used Tinder.
I've used Tinder.
I know you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't you feel like people are just so much more about, let me just start a conversation and let me not follow through, or let me...
I mean, that's our generation.
And
I
that's
think
what makes me sad.
I think whatever app you use or whatever, I think that's just like the general nature of dating.
I'm saying it'd just be nice to find somebody that would vouch for you, to be like, hey, this guy's got like 10 people vouching
How about
for
you
him.
have you used Bumble?
I've been considering it. Yeah.
I would use it because I think for straight girls, like
I read a lot of reviews on it, trying to like just say,
Okay.
And it was weird.
overthinking it as usual.
No, you got to read reviews on these things.
Okay, and so what'd you read?
I just read some like mixed stuff that somebody suspected that the profiles weren't real, and I don't know, just some weird sketchy stuff.
I mean, with anything in life, you take it as it is, and it's a dating app at the end of the day.
I'm just saying, could you imagine? Like, for anybody who's watched Black Mirror and they saw that episode where every interaction you have with somebody, you have to rate them. It was really interesting.
That's why
It's kind of scary, but I'm just saying, if it was just like a referral basis.
How about instead of social media, how about another how do we go about talking about my thing?
We were talking about best tips for
Okay,
date.
can I suggest something?
Oh,
best tips for date one?
Yeah.
Instead of you
did, you said
tirade my dating
You said coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
Best tip. Okay, date one, coffee. Okay, guys. Okay, especially like tomboy, like, I don't know, do straight men listen to us? They should.
Oh,
They should probably take my advice, honestly. I think coffee, so you know who you're like, at least potential who you're investing your time and your, money. Date one to kind of sift through that, because it's like $5 for coffee. right?
So you're talking about like not giving somebody.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying. I mean, you too. When you go on a date with someone, it's like, hey, this is like the potential to be like putting your time and efforts in.
True. I'm
not saying
think
that
I'm worth
treat
more
this
than
as an
$5 for
investment.
coffee to start with. Like, take me to dinner, take me to a movie, or take me to go do something.
So you're not a. So you want straight to dinner.
I think a dinner's a really good way to get to know a lot about somebody.
I think coffee is just like straight. Like, I'm there for coffee. Let's talk. If we're even remotely compatible.
Yeah.
I just.
Is it that if a guy were to do that every approach, it would be a lot of money and like wouldn't?
I'm just saying that the most important thing is about compatibility. And
okay.
I think coffee is, before you start investing that money and time.
Okay, that's what I was getting. But yeah, I was getting that sense that it was a cheap way to like get in, or cheaper, less expensive. Like,
I think for both people, like for women, it's your time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for men, and then tomboys like me, it's time and it's money.
See, and I take that as like, okay, like a quick coffee date. Like, I get that that's a.
I'm not saying that's taking any like sort of quality out of it. Like, you're still. I think the most important thing is you need to establish compatibility. Mm-hmm. That's the most important thing. Because like, what's the point of other dinners and stuff if you're not compatible with the person?
Yeah, and I just feel like you can still do that with a dinner.
Like, you want date one to be dinner.
I think a dinner to start with, yeah.
So
like, hey, take me out on a date night, not like
coffee.
something in the middle of the day on my Saturday, which is like gonna like
a Saturday like afternoon coffee.
I think we should have people chime in on what they think. Like, do you guys think a $5 coffee date, which is a really great way to talk to somebody and just sit down and focus on that, and not be distracted by anything, is that the way to go? Or to say, hey, like, this is your one chance to impress me. Like, I'm not talking about $100 dinner. I'm not talking about $100.
Okay, can you hear what my date 2 is gonna be?
Yeah.
It's usually dinner and like fucking. Unfortunately, my date one was what, $200.
Ooh. Well, at least Christina will take care of you, ladies, if you're listening.
Oh my god, because we had known each other, so it's not like. So that's why it would have been weird. Okay, coffee, wine. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
No, like, I already knew the person.
Exactly.
And she laughed at all my jokes, so that was cool. So date 1 was dinner. So usually what I do is coffee, and then date 2 would be like flat out dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what about you?
I think date 1 should be dinner. I say
what
if
the
that's
fuck?
Wait, I just think that if
just
that's,
go for the gullet.
No, that's not even a gullet thing. That's a hey, this is you're getting me to say yes to a date. You need to like put your best foot forward.
Damn. That's so expensive.
It can be, but that's also just dating.
It's very expensive. Or usually I do coffee or drinks.
Ooh, drinks could be good.
Drinks are always
Drinks
good.
could be a suitable, I think.
It's always good.
Yeah.
And then my go-to for day 2 is always dinner. Always dinner. Like, it'd be, that's what I did.
Okay, so people chime in. What do you think? Like, if somebody else has a different suggestion on top of that, I'd personally be very interested in hearing about it. So, questions, comments, write them in.
Let's go with some more.
Yeah.
For
do's and don'ts.
For gay women, for the tomboys, best tips. Laugh at their jokes, ask a ton of questions. It's people, whether gay, straight, just human beings love talking about themselves.
Yeah.
So you always what?
Yeah, no, you're right. People do.
What are you trying to?
I'm not
a manipulator.
Anything. This is not about you.
I love to get to know people, especially people that I want to date.
Yes.
I always ask really weird questions. Mm-hmm. Not like anything like I always like to go the whole like cutesy, like asking question route.
Like if you were stuck on an island, like what would you bring with you?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, those are good questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like asking people where they travel. Because we're fairly big travelers, right?
Yeah.
You travel a whole lot. So
yeah.
I think that's important to know. I went on a date once and I asked that guy, I was like, hey, like...
Oh, no. What did he say?
Oh, my God,
Vegas.
it was bad. I was like, hey, do you like
Vegas.
to travel? And he's like, no. Like, just very flatly no.
He just said no?
Yeah.
Or it was like, I just don't have the time?
No excuses.
Or the money?
Just, no, I don't like to travel. Like, I don't know who doesn't like to travel. Like, that's beyond me.
I think that's a clear no for me.
When I asked him about food, when I asked him how the food was, because I recommended the restaurant. I'd been there once before, and I felt it was just a cool middle spot.
Okay.
I said, oh, how's your food? And he says, yeah, it's okay.
Fuck.
And, when somebody says that, you don't take that as a good sign. So I said, oh, is there something wrong with it? Verbatim, man said, no, I just, if it was good, I would just still say it's okay. Like, he goes,
Fuck.
I'm not really, like, impressed by food. I'm like, wow.
Dude, okay, so guys, okay, let's be honest. Okay, you gotta smile, you gotta act like you want to be there, like ask questions, like fucking be engaging, like try. That's so bad. That's like, I don't know, guys these days are pretty bad.
I am lovely on a date.
I'm
just gonna
fucking
say.
lovely.
Yeah, we're awesome.
No,
Okay.
because I pay for dinners. You just eat dinners.
I just eat dinners.
You just eat dinners. I pay for dinners.
Oh my god.
I think, what was your best date? Date one.
Ooh.
Best first date.
You know, I'll be real honest. I don't go on a lot of first dates. I
No,
don't.
okay, who cares?
Probably just drinks at a bar where it's like, first of all, the bar was familiar, so I didn't feel threatened.
But that was your best first date?
You know, I think it was the conversation was good. The drinks were good.
Good.
Like, it was in a familiar environment, so I wasn't like out of my comfort zone or anything like that. Like, I felt very just okay to be me, I would say.
Good.
That. So, yeah, that back to drinks, I think would be.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
So,
I think coffee could be a little bit dry.
yeah.
But drinks are always good.
Yeah.
The problem with drinking on your first date is like, what if that sets the tone if you guys are constantly drinking?
It could be. Could be.
That and then drinks are expensive too. Okay, first of all, guys, okay, as you can tell, the common theme for like gay women and like straight men, dating is fucking expensive. Actually, I haven't been on a date in a while.
Should this be like our next homework assignment? Like,
To go on a date?
yeah.
Dude, I was gonna ask what's her face, but I mean
Oh,
that
but
would have been
then
a
she
month.
had a boyfriend.
Yeah, fucking boyfriends.
Just hit her up. Just be like, hey, if you lose the boyfriend,
Oh my
find
God,
my number.
that's-
Here it is.
Imagine a guy saying that to you if you
Yeah.
were dating someone. Isn't
I
that
mean,
the
I'd be
most-
flattered as fuck. I wouldn't tell my boyfriend, but I'd be
Oh,
flattered
serious?
as fuck. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, seriously?
Okay, so I remember when I was trying to help somebody I knew
Okay.
pick up on a girl,
Okay.
and
Is that me?
no,
I was like,
but they left. Like, we were walking back by the store, and I decided to go in, and I said, hey, you know, by the way. And so
I
I,
remember
said,
this.
hey,
Okay.
you know, I've got this friend. They're interested in you. I said, you wouldn't happen to be single? And they got really excited. And they were just like, no, I thought they were so cute. Then she said, I'm so sorry, but I have a boyfriend.
Aww.
I said, it's okay. Like, you know, I thought I'd let you know that she
Dude,
thought
it
you were really
sucks being a
nice.
gay woman.
And then she said, is it bad that I still want to take her number?
Oh yes.
And I was like, holy shit.
dude, she wasn't married.
No, obviously not.
It
married.
is like what is it called? Like
I feel like it's worse for that person to take the number, but I don't think it's bad if they're flattered that somebody like wants
so
to
you
give them
thought
their
that was
number.
bad for her to take.
You know, I think if I was the boyfriend, I'd be a little upset.
If she was
Naturally.
married, obviously that
But
would
even
be.
as a boyfriend, like, what are you doing taking other people's phone numbers?
Ugh.
Like, I respect
Bitch
that.
wasn't married
completely
yet.
respect
I think
that.
that's completely fine.
But I think, like,
Especially
if-
her being a straight woman, like
well, obviously she
Move
wasn't straight.
on.
Obviously she wasn't
no,
completely
what I
straight.
meant, like yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, would I want somebody to try to give me their phone number? Fuck yeah. Like, somebody
No,
thinks
that's
I'm
great.
attractive.
Oh my god,
I'm
she's flipping
my
her hair.
I would just say it's flattering. That's it.
Okay,
Not that it would be the
kinda,
right thing to take it or not.
Actually, that kind of changes. I do want to let her know I'm interested.
I think you could. I think before the class ends. Like, I wouldn't do it now. You still have a month of class left.
Dude, a month
but
and a half. Yeah.
Can you throw out
damn.
there that you're gay so that she knows? Like, so that undoubtedly when you send that message out, she knows it's not just, oh, she wants to be friends. You know? Can
No,
you
I meant like, you remember how we already talked about it in the previous podcast? I'm like 1,000 miler. Like, as a straight girl, if you saw me.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
But I'm saying, if she just somehow has your number and they break up like a month or 2, 3 months from now,
I love
she'll
how
have
you're
it.
like secretly trying to get them to break up.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you never know what's going to happen in their life. And she might come across a situation where she's like, damn, I wish I had Christina's number. I'm single now. The world is my oyster. Oh my God, I wish I had Christina's number now. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Dude, I mean, like, the guy bought vinyls for her. That's come on, that's kind of, this shit is not cheap.
You know what I've never tried before?
What?
Speed dating. Let's go try speed dating.
Dude, there's a bunch of, like, speed dating, like, for gay women in West Hollywood.
Do they have one where like gay and straight people can go? Or are we going to have to do this mission like separately?
Oh, we have to do it separately.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Okay, but
they
then
see
we'll
me
meet
go
up.
into a straight, like, bitch, like, the gay bar is, like, across the street or
Can
something
I go
like that.
with you and like try to get more numbers than you?
You will get 100%. You will get way more numbers. Because, okay, so like, very feminine girls, straight or gay ones, always 100%.
Okay.
100%. That's like asking a straight guy or a straight girl will get more numbers.
Oh,
A straight
okay.
girl will always get more
I didn't
numbers
think
than a
about it
freaking
like
straight
that.
guy.
You're right.
What do you fucking?
I didn't think about it like that.
Think
I'm saying
about
you're
it.
right. Stop yelling at me. You're right.
Yes.
God, calm down.
God damn it.
Okay, people. Well, that's our take on the dating world. I don't even
No,
think we got to
can
half
go-
of the other stuff we were
Can
going
we
to
go a
get
little
into.
longer? This is
I need to
This
go.
is episode 10.
I know, but
Oh, what time do you have to go?
I have my thing at 4, and I still have to get ready.
Oh, okay. Can we do a continuation? I think this is a great topic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We fucking
It's a great
talked about
topic.
this for half an hour.
Yeah, we did actually. For
Yeah.
a long time.
It was
I
mostly-
think we need to bring something to the table next time.
If
Like,
anything-
hey guys, we did speed dating. Like,
Oh, okay. So how about this? Okay, expectation or a thing for next week.
well, I don't think we can figure this out by next week.
How about you download Bumble? You create an account and you see what's out there.
Well, what's the opposite of that for you? Because you already have like Tinder
There's
and
Bumble.
stuff.
There's Bumble for gay women. By the way, like Tinder, Bumble. I think MyCupid's still on, but those apps are geared towards everybody.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I download Bumble. You download Bumble.
I already have Bumble.
Oh my god,
Dude, I get like matches like I'm just saying.
And how come you're not going on dates, dude?
Because like bitches don't like. What's funny is like I'll say hi or they say hi. I'm like, eh.
Wow.
Yeah, it kind of like ends there. I was kind of texting someone for a while, and then they like moved to like Boston or something.
Oh,
like that.
that's stupid.
Yeah, that was lame.
Okay.
The whole furniture making thing, like people, like women just gravitate towards that. They think that's like incredibly sexy for some reason. And here I am making like cabinets that
Don't
like
fit.
exactly. I actually my favorite conversation piece that was today was like, I pay for dinners and you eat dinners.
Oh my god. Just saying.
Dude, what a lovely world that you live in. Just straight women and then straight gay women that are.
I'm saying I
more
bring
girly.
a lot to the table. I don't need to be
I
supported
don't
by
know
a
about
man.
that. I don't know about
I
that.
support the fuck out of myself. I'm not crazy. Okay, there's a lot of women out there
I
that
don't
are
know about that
crazy.
either.
You're supposed to back me up, dude. Back me up.
You're okay.
Thanks. That means a lot. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of things I bring to the table. The least a man could do on a first date is pay for my dinner.
Okay, how about this?
What?
So, what happens when you never found that person? Mm-hmm. Are you completely okay with that? Have you asked that question to yourself before?
I'd probably adopt. Yeah.
Well, I know that if I don't meet someone, that's fine. But I will always have kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Your mom's
you-
gonna be so happy.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to wait though. I don't know if she can wait. I don't know if she
She's
can
gonna be
wait.
70 by the time she has grandkids.
She's 62 right now.
Exactly. So if you don't do anything till you're 40, that's another 10 years. She'll be like, what, 72?
Yeah, I don't think she can wait
At
another
least
10
get her a
years. though.
dog or something.
Maybe 5, and she doesn't like dogs.
Really?
There's a thing in Korea where they just don't like dogs. I mean, there's a ton of Koreans that have dogs, but there's a lot of like percentage that I think it's because they're dirty.
They're not, though.
I know, you just wash them. That's what I told my mom.
Exactly.
But I don't know if she can wait another 10 years. Maybe
Yeah.
5 years. Maybe
Okay.
5 years I can probably get my shit together.
Okay.
But yeah. When do you want to adopt?
I'd probably start asking myself that question about 35, 36, because I would like to be able to run around with somebody, chase something.
Okay, first of all, I love how your idea of 35 36 is like you're like old and decrepit.
No. I'm
and-
saying I've known people who, like, their parents are much older than my parents. I'm very lucky. I have very young parents.
You have very young parents. My parents were 30 when they had me.
Yeah, whenever you guys see those memes and those posts about like my parents were like 20 and had 3 kids and had a house, that's my folks. Like my mom was 19 when she got pregnant with my brother. Had him at 20. She had us and my sister, so twins, at 25. By 25, my mom had 3 kids, a husband, and a house.
Fuck.
And I was like,
Those
what
are
am I
some
doing
good
wrong
old
with my life?
times, man.
I know.
Good
So
old times. Just
I'm-
pump them out. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to remember that all the stuff that I do and the trips that I like to take my mom on, she can do because she's young. And like, if I have a kid, I don't want to be, if I'm 35 by
could
the time I
still
have a
do
kid
all
and my
of
kid
that.
goes to college at 18, I'll be
could
close
still
to
do all that.
60 or something.
You
Or
could
maybe
still-
like 50, I don't know.
My mom is 62.
I know.
Do you,
But she
she's-
works a lot. She doesn't come with you on like your trips and stuff like that. Just like to Korea. and
I'm just
stuff.
saying she works like a 60-hour week and she's like constantly on her feet and she has told me like she's pretty much done in the next 3 years though. Yeah. So meaning I
That's
have
what
to
I'm
get my
saying.
shit
I'm like, your
together.
mom's feeling her age. It's going to affect what she goes and she does. And I just want to be able to do as much with my kids. I know that we're living longer as a society, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying probably 35, 36. If I haven't found a partner to share with my life with in that capacity, I'd probably consider just adopting like that.
How many kids do you want?
I'd say 2 just so they don't get lonely. That's not really fair to have just 1. I mean, I want to be able to support them. I wouldn't support 2 kids if I couldn't support 2 kids.
That's true.
I would say, yeah.
Wait, you would adopt any particular race? You know what? This is gonna go on and on. We can stop it here if you want.
Yeah.
Because we could talk about my kids, the kids I'm gonna have.
That's all she really wants to do. She wants me to start talking and her to start talking.
No, I'm just saying, like, this is gonna, like we usually do. We just drag on shit.
Oh, yeah.
This
We hit some hard topics in
This is
time,
a
man.
great episode.
Oh, my goodness. Wait. Where's my little congratulatory thing?
Oh my god.
saying,
Here we
so
go
like-
again.
So excited about it.
Oh my god. Episode 10, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Look at all those fans we have now.
Oh, turn off that fucking sound effect. Turn YouTube off.
All right, guys.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please continue to submit your questions, aka Melly, please.
Yeah.
You know, for the rest of you viewers, please submit.
Well, the biggest thing anybody can do for us is just hear us out. Like, we love feedback, even if you don't get to that point. Just if you're listening to us, it means a lot. Those views and those listens and everything, they all add up. But we are on iTunes now. Have we plugged that yet that we're on iTunes?
Yeah, we are. It's just I've been trying to figure out how to get us to not be a video when you click on our podcasts. So I want to just be straight audio, but I don't know why the video part pops up. So I need to figure that out. Okay. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And as always, keep keeping.
Oh, we got to change that.
Jesus. No, I think it's stupid and good.